Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. Today is 27th of December and this is the last day of the trip. We are in Jaipur and today we have a plan of visiting Bhangarh. So for those who do not know about Bhangarh, Bhangarh is one of the most haunted places in India. I'm pretty excited about going there, though I don't know. I mean, I believe in ghosts and all those things, and I hope nothing goes wrong. So stay tuned and see whatever happens throughout the day.
This is the breakfast. Well, don't laugh at this weird combination. And this is the view from the hotel. The weather is a little bit foggy, but still you can see a bit. And here you get the outfit of the day. I'm doing this in the lift. You'll see the outfit later. This is Bihar. A quick stop for getting some tea. We all are tea lovers. And where there is a swing, nobody can stop me from sitting there. And I wonder why are they giving such serious expression? What is the discussion that can get this serious? The tea is here, just how I like, black. And the journey continues. As I mentioned earlier, we are supposed to visit Bhangarh, and before that, we are going to Chand Baori. This is the Harshat Mata temple. It is located next to Chand Baori in Abhaneri. This is a Hindu temple dedicated to goddess Harshat Mata, the deity of joy and happiness. And here something funny is about to happen. Avishek is trying to take the picture of this lapwing who doesn't want to be taken a picture of. So he is just running behind it to get the picture. It is really a funny scene. Alright, back to the temple history. This temple was built during the 10th century in the Pratishar style of architecture. The temple once stood as grand structure but has suffered significant damage over time due to invasions. Despite being in ruins, it still showcases intricate carvings and sculptures that reflect artistic excellence of early medieval Indian architecture. The temple holds cultural and religious significance, as it was believed that devotees would first cleanse themselves in Chant Baori before offering prayers at the temple. Here I see two jungle babblers seeking blessings. And this is another funny part. A parrot is trying to pretend to be a pigeon. ওই যে উঠছে Now we are at Chand Baori. Chand Baori is an ancient stepwell located in Abhaneri, and it is one of the deepest and most impressive stepwells in India. It was built during the 8th or 9th century by King Chand of Pratihara dynasty. It was designed to conserve water in the arid region and serve as a gathering place for the local community. The stepwell consists of 3,500 symmetrically arranged steps across 13 levels, descending to a depth of about 100 feet. Its geometric precision and architectural brilliance make it a remarkable example of ancient Indian engineering. The lower levels remain cooler than the surface, providing a natural retreat from the desert heat. Chand Baori was not only a water reservoir but also held religious significance, as it was located near the Harshat Mata temple, where pilgrims purified themselves before worship. Today, it stands as a stunning historical monument, attracting visitors from around the world who admire its intricate design and historical importance. Enough history. Let's talk about some fun part. A part of the movie Dark Knight Rises, directed by Christopher Nolan, was filmed at Chand Baori. The stepwell was used as an exterior location for the underground prison, the Pit, where Bruce Wayne is imprisoned after being defeated by Bane. In the film, Bruce Wayne must climb out of the pit without a rope, symbolizing his rebirth and rise as Batman once again. While coming out, we saw a few parrots on the wall. They looked pretty. Outside Chand Baori, in a small shop, we find a variety of traditional Rajasthani jewelry that reflects the region's rich craftsmanship and cultural heritage. These jewelry pieces are often handcrafted using silver, brass, beads, and semi precious stones, showcasing intricate designs inspired by Rajput and tribal traditions. There were statues of different types of animals and other things as well. Well, I know, you have seen plenty of mustard field. See once more. What's wrong in that? Now the journey begins again. We are on our way to Bhangarh. The weather is getting dark and the rain clouds are gathering. By the time we reached Bhangarh, it has started raining already. Well, visiting Bhangarh Fort during the rain is a surreal and eerie experience, as the ancient ruins take on a mystical atmosphere with dark clouds hovering over the Aravalli Hills. The fort, known as one of India's most haunted places, looks even more dramatic when drenched in rain, with moss covered stone walls glistening under the downpour. We had to walk 1 kilometer from the first gate to Bhangar Fort. During the rain, it was an experience filled with both beauty and mystery. As we step onto the path surrounded by dense trees and overgrown vegetation, the sound of raindrops hitting the leaves create a rhythmic, almost hypnotic effect. The earthy aroma of wet soil and the cool breeze make the walk refreshing, but the eerie silence of the area, interrupted by distant birds and rustling branches, add an unsettling vibe. And sometimes people are also there, and their presence give the solace in the heart that yes, we are not alone. The stone paved walkway, which is usually dry and dusty, becomes sleek and glistening in the rain, reflecting the grey sky above. The ancient temples and climbing ruins that line the path look even more haunting as mist rises from the ground, partially covering them. Occasionally, monkeys and peacocks can be seen taking shelter under trees, adding to the feeling of walking through a forgotten kingdom. As we get closer, the silhouette of Bhangar Fort emerges through the mist, its massive weathered walls looking both majestic and ominous. The dark clouds looming overhead, combined with the cold drizzle, make the fort even more isolated and mysterious. The walk itself, though only a kilometer long, feels like a slow transition from the real world into the realm of history and legend, making every step both thrilling and unforgettable. Let's get into some history. This fort is located in Rajasthan's Alwar district and it was built in the 16th century by Maharaja Bhagwan Das for his son Madhav Singh I. As we entered the fort, we walked through a massive arched gate. You have seen that already, and that is Dancers Haveli and Marketplace. And here you see is temple. Interestingly, despite the fort's haunted reputation, several Hindu temples are inside, such as Gopinath Temple, Hanuman Temple, and Mangala Devi Temple. These temples are intact with intricate carvings and tall spires. These are believed to hold spiritual energy, which is why the haunting are said to be concentrated outside these temple areas. And there, if you get lucky, you can see a few bats as well because no deity is there inside and no puja also happens. This entire place consists of three parts. As you have seen the dances, Haveli, and marketplace already, and then there are the temples, and then there is the royal palace. Now we are on our way to the royal palace. The royal palace is situated at the far end of the complex. This is the most mysterious part of Bhangar. Its multi storied structure is now crumbling, with hollow rooms, collapsed ceilings, and bat infested corridors. The higher we go, the darker and more unsettling the atmosphere becomes. This is where most paranormal activity is rumored to occur. Let's talk about why Bhangar Fort is cursed. There are multiple legends about why Bhangar Fort is cursed, but the most famous one involves a tantric, that is, black magician, named Singhya and Princess Ratnavati, known for her exceptional beauty. According to the story, Singhya fell in love with the princess and tried to use black magic to make her fall for him. He enchanted a bottle of perfume that she was supposed to use. But Ratnavati, sensing the trick, threw the bottle onto a boulder, which then rolled down and crushed the tantric to death. Before dying, he cursed Bhangar, prophesying that no one would ever be able to live there in peace. And soon after, the kingdom was destroyed by war and famine. Locals believe that spirits of those who perished in Bhangar still wander in ruins. And this is why the Archaeological Survey of India has put up a board prohibiting entry after sunset. It is said that whoever stays inside the fort at night never returns. Now we are at the royal palace of Bhangar Fort. This once grand multi storied palace is now a crumbling structure with dark corridors, hollow rooms, and broken staircases that lead to nowhere. The walls, though weathered by time, still hint at the palace's former splendor, with traces of intricate carvings and grand architectural design. The palace was built for Madhav Singh I and served as a residence for the royal family. Its thick stone walls and sprawling courtyards suggest that it was once a place of power and luxury. However, today it is a shadow of its former time, with parts of the structure collapsed, leaving behind eerie open spaces where only bats and occasional travelers wander. The rain has stopped, and Shreya is being all cute about the rain. The upper levels of the palace are now mostly inaccessible, and they are said to be the most haunted area of Bhangar. According to local legends, Princess Ratnavati lived in this place before the infamous curse doomed the kingdom. Many visitors report an unsettling silence, a feeling of being watched, and sudden temperature drops in the palace's upper sections. Some even claim to hear whispers or faint footsteps echoing through the empty halls. This goes to the dungeon of Bhangar Fort, hidden beneath the royal palace. After the eerie experience inside and the weather outside, we have decided to get some Maggie. So I'm closing the video here. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this where I cherish small moments of life, keep an eye on my channel. And if you have watched this far, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye bye.